Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Planet for Tech. I hope you all are doing great and learning lots by watching all the continuous episode of the series Python Beginner to Master. So till now we have completed 6 episodes of this series and today in the 7th episode I am going to describe you string functions. So as you can see here I have mentioned part 1. This is because there are lots of string functions available in Python. So today in this episode I am going to cover few of them and rest of them I am going to cover in part 2. So let's start. So for your simplicity, I have just prepared a short notes for all the methods, like how we can call those methods in Python. And here in the third column, I have mentioned the description as well. So don't worry, I will upload this. I will give you the link of these notes in the description of the video. So from there you can download it. So one thing I want to share here. So you can see here in the first column the name of the method is there, and the second column is the syntax where how we can call it, and the third column it is showing the description like what is the purpose of that particular function. So this all we are going to understand one by one. So one more thing I want to share, like here you can see there are few functions which are which are having few you can say arguments. So in this you can see few of them are marked as red color and others are black color. So red colors means these are the required parameters. One more time, and the red color means these are the required parameters for the function and others parameters are optional. So optional parameters are not mandatory to pass while calling the function. So let's start one by one. So what is the function here? The first function is the capitalize. As its name suggests, like capitalize means what it does. It first character of the sentence. It just convert the first character of sentence into uppercase. So let me show you how we can use this capitalize. So here I have created one file in strings.py for Python, and strings I have mentioned because we are just learning the strings here. If you want, you can change the name of function as well here. So for today, I am going to use the VS Code because VS Code I am very used to. So it provides lots of features. So let's start. So I am going to have one string. In this, I am going to define today is Monday. Let's suppose this is the sentence I have written. Now I'm going to convert it txt dot capitalize. So this function is going to convert the first character of the string into uppercase. After that I am going to print it. So simply txt I have to print. After saving it, you have to start the command prompt from the same place. Now run it py, the name of the file strings.py. So you can see here it is showing today is the Monday. This is because we have not updated the given updated the output here. Now it will show you the output in a proper way. So you can see. So let me show you here. So here you can see in this sentence T is showing as a capital letter. So this is the purpose of this function, just to capitalize the first character of sentence in upper letter, uppercase. So this is what this function does. Now come to the next function, that is the case fold. Case fold function, what it does, it converts all the characters. See, capitalize converts the first character of sentence into uppercase, but case fold what it does, all character of sentence into the lower case. So with the help of case fold we can see all the characters are going to be changed in the lower case. So let's suppose we have the sentence today is Monday. So we want this to be converted in the lower case, so we can use case fold. So CaseFold is going to convert complete sentence into lower case. Let me show you. Here you can see today is Monday. All letters are showing in a lower case. So this is the use of this function CaseFold. So this CaseFold function converts all the character of given string into lowercase. So this is the usage of this function in Python. Now let's look on the next function, that is center. So what this center function does? So basically this center function returns a centered string. So what it means centered string? See, let's suppose we have any particular string and we want like it should show the centered screen. So how we can use that? I am going to show you here. So let's suppose uh, my name, or you can say I am going to prepare one heading. So this is the heading first, and I want this heading to look like this. I want this heading to look like this. You can see four characters just before, and after that I want heading like this, and after this I want again the four characters like this. So here you can see, so this much character we have. Now how we can achieve this? So you can understand, so heading, so this is having the length of 437 and four character before it and four character after it. So how many characters are there? So you can see here, so four characters before, seven characters is the length of string, and the four characters after. So the length total length will be 4 8 25, sorry, 15. So you can see total length is 15. So we want this heading to be displayed in a center, but for that we want four characters before that heading and four characters after the heading. So for this kind of purpose we can use the function that is what center. So here in the center we have to pass the length. So length I am going to pass 15, and the second parameter is the character. So what characters I want before and after the string. So here I want this hyphen. Now let's see the usage. You can see here it is showing the output. So this is the purpose of this function. It basically displays the particular string text in a center way, and before it can append few characters whatever we are passing here. So it calculates the total length. So this way this function works here. Now see the next function. The next function is count. So what it does, basically it takes three parameters. Value is the mandatory parameter, and start and ending position are the optional parameter. So what it returns? It returns the particular value how many times occurs in the particular sentence. So let me show you, like I am going to write Gaya went Gaya. So here you can see in this particular sentence, Gaya word is coming two times. So we want to know like this particular word how many times came. So for that we can use the count function. Now we have to pass this particular word here. Actually we want to know like how many times this word is used there in this particular sentence. So how we can do that? So with the help of count function we can do that. Let me show you. You can see the output is showing as a 2. It means Gaya word is present two times in this sentence. So this way guys you can count the number of occurrence for particular value in the given string. So this is the use of this function. Now let's talk about the next function. So the next function is a len. So what does this function does? So as its name suggests, len. So len is basically used to count the length of the particular string. Let's suppose I have one string, like suppose name, any name is there, Ram. Now I want to know the character count for this particular string. So how I can achieve it? So for that I need to pass len function. So with the help of len we can get the length of particular string here. So let me make it a separate variable, length equals to the len. Now going to print length, length. Now see how it works. So you can see it is showing the 3 count because this particular text RAM is having 3 characters. So len function basically gives the length of the particular string. Now let's look the next function, that is the ends with. Ends with function basically used to find out the particular string is ends with the particular given value or not. So here it takes again 3 parameters: value, start and end. So value is what we are looking, and start and end are the positions. So let me show you here. So let's suppose I have one sentence: Ram is a good boy, and I want to know like this particular string is ends with good boy or not. Let me show you here. Ends with. Now I am going to take the response and I want to print the response here. Now here we are going to check this particular sentence is having this good boy at the end or not. Now let's see. Yes, it is returning true. It means it find that this particular part of sentence is available at the end of this given string. So that is why it is giving true. Let's suppose if I want to look this particular part, or you can say the boy only, and I want to look it from the third character till the 10th character. So in this range, I want to look like this particular word is there or not. So going to show you, you can see it is showing the false. Why false? Because from 3 to 10, if you count this character here, so from 3 to 10 there is no boy word. That is why it is giving you the false. So ends with function basically return true or false on the basis of the particular value is found in the given string or not. So this is the usage of this particular ends with function here. Now let's see the another function, that is I can say expand tab. So what it does basically, it just redefine the space of tab. Basically one tab is equal to 8 character space, but we can change it as per our choice whatever we want. Let's see how we can use it. So let's suppose I am going to have one tab here like this slash t, and like this slash t, and I'm going to print this string right now without anything. So how it looks like in output, just see here. So it is showing you the output in this way. You can see every word is here, two tabs are space are there, means 8 character space is there in between. Now if you want to reduce, or you if you want to increase this tab space, so how we can do that? So for that only we need the expand tabs. So you can see the syntax of this function is expand tabs is we have to pass the tab size only. So let's suppose I want expand tabs and I want this tab size to be 4. So I'm going to print this 2 times just to show you like how we can see before and after this function effect. Now you can see here. So before it was showing this way, the first line you can see, and after it was showing this way because we have reduced the space tab size to the from 8 to 4. So this is what the usage of this particular function. You can see here by default if we are not passing anything, it means it is taking the 8 characters. If we are passing something integer value, so it is just redefining the tab space and working accordingly. So right now in this particular line the tab equals to 4 character space. So this way guys this function works here. And the next function is the find. You can see, so find as its name suggests, it is used just to find a particular value in the given string. If the value found, so it will return you the index number positive value. If not found, it will return you the -1. So let me show you In the similar way, there is the index method as well. So first let's see the output of find method. So let's suppose we have one sentence here like this, again same sentence, and in this sentence I want to find this particular word. This word is there or not. So let me show you how we can do that. Simply let me take the response and text, and I want to find the particular word here. So this way, and the response I am going to print it. So it will check and return us the response. You can see it is showing the 9. What it means? It means the particular 9 boy, so the particular good word found at the position of 9. Let me make it God. So what it will return? So ideally this time it should return -1. Why -1? -1 means the particular word is not found in the given string. Here you can see I have mentioned -1 means not found, else return the position of found. So this way you have to use the find method just to search particular word in the given string. In the similar way you can see there is a index method. So index method does the same. Only the difference is that in case of find method, it returns -1 if the particular word is not found. But in case of index method, it returns one exception. I am going to show you the same example with the help of index, so definitely it will return one exception. I am going to show you. You can see here it is returning the exception error, you can say. So this is what the usage of find and index both work similar. Only the difference is find returns -1 if it is not found the match, otherwise in case of index it returns the error. So this is what the usage of find method. Now come to the most important and frequently used function, that is the format function. So with the help of the format function we can format the given string. So there are special syntax for the formatting function. So you can see here we have to follow these curly braces, and there will be index and colon and the formatting type. One by one I am going to describe you all here. Let's see the one example first before moving ahead so that you can understand it better way. So guys, in this example, you can see one string I have. My name is space. This space is nothing but you can say the placeholder. So this is the placeholder. So in this placeholder, we are going to define the formatting type. So right now you can see this is the first placeholder, this is second placeholder, and this is the third placeholder. So in this same sequence, we have given the formatting value here. Like in the first placeholder, we are expecting the value to be Mohan. In the second placeholder we want age 28, and in the third placeholder we want the salary, that is the 10,000. Now let's see how it looks. You can see here it is representing like that, and you can see here. So the limitation of this way of indexing is what you need to remember the correct sequence. What happens if you forget the sequence? If you forget the sequence, so what it will does, just see here. As you forget the sequence, that is why the sentence got meaningless. My name is 28 and the age is Mohan. My salary is 10,000. So this is the only limitation by this placeholder. So to overcome this placeholder limitation, what we can do? So for that, you can see here in the notes I have mentioned this index. So this index we can have the three type: auto index type, and the named index type. So auto index and index both are similar. Like if we are not passing any index, like here 0 and 1 and 2. So if we are not passing any index, so by default it is considering the index start from the 0, 1, 2 like that. And if we are passing the index, like here we want the second value, and here we want the first value, and here we want the third value. So this is the indexed. This is index. So you can see here this index can be auto index, means we are not passing anything. So that is showing one limitation that I already shown you. and another is the index. Here we are going to pass the index, at what place what value is going to be replaced. So here you can see it is going to have the second value Mohan means the first index, and this is the 0 index, it means 28, and it is the 2 index, it means the last value 10,000. Let me show you correctly. So this time it is showing the output correctly, and this is also one of the challenges we can see here. Let's suppose you have 10 or 20 placeholders, so it is not possible to remember their sequence as well and their index as well. So to overcome that, the role of named index. So this is the third type of the index. Named index comes here. So how we can do that? Just see here. Here we want the name, and here we want the age, and here we want the salary. So this kind of named index we can provide here. Now here we can define this is the age and this is the name, like that, and this is the salary. So this way we can define the formatting as well, so it will print you the same result. Correct. So guys, you can see here, so this is the most recommended and preferable approach to use the format method, because in this there is a very less chance to have the wrong meaningless string. Now one more advantage you can see, let's suppose there is a salary, so we want 1,000 separator, like it is 10,000, so there should be one comma after the 10, like this. So how we can achieve this? So for that we basically need one more formatting type here. In this notes you can see the format is this is the formatting syntax, the curly braces. Inside this we have to pass the index, and after that we can use the colon. So this one guys you have to note, here we can use the colon, and after that we can pass the formatting type. So this formatting type may be anything, but right now I am going to use the comma here, comma just for the 1,000 separator here. So here I am going to use the comma like colon, comma. So what it will give us, basically it just print the salary with 1,000 separator as a comma. So let's see is it working or not. So you can see here it is printing the output in a formatted way of having the 1,000 separator here. So this way guys you have to use this function. This is the format, and this is the most important function, basic mostly used in all the you can say the program. You will definitely use it whenever you need the formatting kind of requirement. Now come to the another set of functions. So you can see here I have grouped all these functions here in the yellow color, you can see here, and all these functions are used just for the validation purpose. Let's suppose you have any particular string and you want to check like this is alphanumeric, or this is only alpha, or this is only digit. So how we can do that? For this is basically used for the purpose of validation. Let's suppose I am going to have one password. Let me have the another definition here. Guys, you can see here, so I have one password here, micro hash 1234, and I want to check this password is only alpha, is having only alphabet or something else. So simply you have to use this password is alpha, so it will check only for the A to Z character, and others it will not allowed. So we can make it more more useful with the help of if sentence if you want. So here you can see this way we can print strong password or valid password, you can say. Else we can have this way, we can have the print invalid password, invalid password. So what it does, it basically checks the particular password is in a proper alphabet or not. So let me show you. You can see it is showing the invalid password because the given password is not in the particular way. So let me show the mobile number. If we have mobile number and we want to check, as we know all the mobile numbers basically have the digits only, and I'm going to check it whether this is or not. So I'm just passing my number. Now let me see this is proper digit or not. So valid mobile number, and you can say invalid mobile number. Now going to check is it showing or not. It is showing valid mobile number because the complete string is what, you can say the mobile number means digit only. Now I'm going to check it. So this time it will say it is invalid because we have one, you can see here output is invalid mobile number. This is because we have one character, that is the hyphen here. So this way guys, you can use all this function just for the validation purpose to check the particular string is having proper validation format or not. So for this video this much guys. And if you are new to the channel, so don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for our upcoming episode. So, guys, in the next episode, episode number 9, sorry, episode number 8, in that episode, I am going to show you the remaining function of these strings. So, till that, just do practice and stay tuned with all the episode of this series, Python Beginner to Master. Thank you. Thank you, guys.